Hello, everyone, and good morning. Welcome to this Thursday's tea break. Today, I am going to be joined by the wonderful Louise from Wablu. So, Wablu, we'll talk all about it when Louise pops on and joins us in a moment. But these are revolutionary new way of doing your laundry. So, we have. There we go. Oh, a lot of love coming through. Someone from Australia. You know who you are. Hello.
Hello.
Louise, hello. How you doing? You okay?
Hi.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm good,
Thank you.
thank
I'm
you. How
good.
are
Thank
you?
you. I'm excited about today's live because it's something totally different, which I'm sure loads of people are going to want to hear all about. There we go. We're matching.
Yep.
So, brilliant. So, if it's okay, I'll just do a quick intro for anyone that doesn't know. So, I'm Michael,
Yeah,
show
yeah,
manager
yeah. Go
here
for it.
at the Clean and Tidy Home Show. And I'm joined with Louise Shuri, who's the marketing manager over at Wablu. So I'll give you a spot just to introduce yourself, if that's okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Of course. Yeah. So I'm Louise. I head up marketing here at Wablu. There is actually only three of us in the team, so we kind of share jobs a little bit. But yeah, I'm excited to introduce Wablu, which is our revolutionary laundry sheet that will literally
Yeah,
change your
I, I,
washing, I think, anyway.
I think
That's
it's
why.
quite
With these little
exciting because I
sheets.
think laundry, yes, there's loads of different brands and traditionally there's loads of different smells and scents and all this jazz. But these products are genuinely a new type of product which is out there at the moment. And I think when people start hearing about all the benefits, people will start buying laundry sheets over the traditional detergents. And in my opinion, I think everything's changing. And I think this is definitely the way I think people should be going.
Yeah.
And I think there's so many benefits, way more benefits than we've got in the 20-minute live that we've got this morning. But yeah, no, it's great. So
Yeah.
tell me all about Wablu. Where did it begin? Talk to us. Tell us about it all.
So Wablu kind of began actually 2 years ago. It started its life as Blue Earth Clean, and we've actually recently, very recently, like in the last 3 months, rebranded as Wablu. Really to give it, and I think if you look at the
Yeah,
packaging, it's upside down. We kind of wanted to be a bit more relevant, a bit more fun. We don't take ourselves too seriously here at Wablu. It is a very serious thing that we are trying to do. So obviously with laundry sheets, one of the main benefits is that it's a massive plastic saving. So you don't need any of the heavy detergent packs or the bottles, and the sheets dissolve completely in the wash. So you're eliminating all that single-use plastic that exists within
yeah,
laundry and a lot of other categories. Um, so that was kind of the main drive. Obviously, laundry is something that everyone has to do. It's a bit of a chore, unless we want to run around naked or with dirty clothes, which I personally don't. We need to find a more sustainable alternative than what currently exists on the marketplace. And that's where really the sheets are kind of born from. We're lucky to have a member of our team, Max, who's based in Scotland. He actually is responsible for kind of tweaking the formulations of the sheets. So we can do things like add natural enzymes. We can increase the content of the enzymes as well. So depending on what type of wash that you've got, if you need something to do, like a deeper clean, then, like for instance, the spring flowers would be the one to go for because it's got higher enzyme content than our pink pack, which is our coloured wash, because this is dedicated more for kind of colours, so they don't, there's no bleach in it or anything
that's right.
like
No,
that. I feel like I'm doing
the
a hard
comments,
pitch, but
honestly, Louise, if you
no
look at
bleach
some of the
or no
comments that are coming
nasties.
through, people are saying, I've been looking for something like this, sounds amazing. Someone's saying they're great for, they travel a lot, and they're always over on their weight. So it's
Yeah,
great. Keep pitching us, keep telling us all.
yeah. I mean, I went to America recently and we did a self-catering. We did Orlando with the kids, nightmare. But anyway, we were in a self-catering flat. So yeah, I mean, absolutely. These were the first things to go in my suitcase because I knew I was going to do a lot of washing. You know, they're completely travel compliant because there's no liquid in them. You know, 90% of traditional detergents contain water. That's quite a massive amount. You know, even the conditioners that you put in with your washing is a large majority of that is water. Now, what concentrated sheets do, and the reason they're so amazing, I think, is we've taken all that water out because you don't need it, because you'll be adding the water during your wash cycle. So, you know, it's great at saving water as well as, you know, space saving.
Yeah, I mean, that's
look
what,
at these little
24
packs.
washes in that one pack. I've got a couple there, so that's 48 washes.
Yeah.
For me personally, that's months supply, like months and months supply for me. And the space saving.
Well, you do a lot of washing.
But yeah, it's really good. I love your slogan, cleaning doesn't have to be dirty. And I love that because
yeah. And you know, that's what we kind of live by. You know, cleaning doesn't have to be dirty. There are sustainable alternatives that everyone can use. You know, part of your everyday routine is laundry, unfortunately. So, you know, by concentrating just on laundry, you can make such a small change, but with a massive difference. You know, it's quite impactful when you talk about it like
again,
that.
you look at all the benefits. I think, especially since the show last year, a lot of feedback is people are wanting to go down the more sustainable route. People want to be more eco. People want to be more protective over the planet, and simple things like that. I mean, the weight of that in comparison to what the equivalent would be in traditional laundry products, the carbon footprint will be way less in comparison. And again, like I said, it's the things that instantly dissolves in water, gentle but powerful clean. You can use it from washing between 20 and 95 degrees. So, you know, it's a great product, which I think works. And I think the fact that your packaging is all eco as well, I think is brilliant. I think that's fantastic. There's no plastic at all on it. It's just simply, I mean, I'll open this one up here so people can see. This one here is the spring floral one. Open it up straight away.
Yes.
Yeah. All of
my personal favourite, I have to say.
No plastic at all. So for people that are really conscious and really care about the environment and the planet, this is a great thing to try out. And
it is definitely, you know, and eco doesn't mean you have to substitute on some of the other things. So like fragrance, you know, we started off with just the Very Berry, and it is a lightly fragrance sheet. Now, you know, I'll be completely honest, it doesn't really smell after the wash. It's eco. But with spring florals, that was one of the things that we wanted to do when we launched the Wablu brand, is really have a sheet that kind of held the fragrance after a wash. So there's something for everybody. You know, also the sensitive, my daughter has eczema really bad, and actually that was one of the reasons why I was kind of really keen to find an alternative laundry product that worked.
Smell of my
you know, and
now.
and you know, since using sheets, I know, we'll do a wash and then you know, with the sensitive, she hasn't really had an issue at all after, you know, and that's, we've used lots of big brands, but the sheets really do make a difference. Sorry, I'm getting caught.
I'll pop in quickly now that obviously we know, but people don't know that you're offering a discount code as well. So if anybody wants to give it a try, the code is CTHS for Clean Tidy Home Show, then the number 10. Just making sure I get that right. We'll pop this on the grid afterwards so people can see it and test it and try it out. And again, if you like it, you can get a continuous 20% discount throughout when you subscribe. So it's another great way. But it was really interesting. Somebody further on in the question said about traveling. Let me just go back to it. There we go. Start my cleaning biz. And the fact that you can, a lot of people for holidays now are staycations in the UK, or they're not going away as far. People are more conscious. And actually, by having something like these, they've also got, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but they've got like a pull strip. There we go in the middle.
Yeah, so you can see the perforation.
Literally, if you're going away.
Yes. So you
Perfect.
Yeah, and hand washing, because it's all natural and the cleaning agent is a natural enzyme, you know, you can hand wash and it will be absolutely fine. You can even tear it. Look,
Yeah.
you could tear off a tiny little bit.
What is that?
As well.
You talk about
You know,
enzymes.
I've done that
What is the
before.
difference? What is an enzyme, and how would that differ to other products that are out there, for argument's sake?
So the traditional ones tend to use more of a chemical compound, so it's manufactured. When you talk about natural enzymes, they're found all around us, and we go to nature to find the cleaning agent because, you know, there's lots of at-home remedies. If you really want to make your own washing detergent, you know, you can. But let's face it, we're all too busy. We need something really simple and easy. And so we turn to nature to get the enzymes. That it's basically like it works into a soap, and that's what cleans your clothes when you have sheets. I've used a really bad one now, but yeah, it's already done for you. You know, this is a 3.7 grams sheet, which is actually, ours are quite thick, so you really only need one, but it's 3.7 grams. You know, you can't afford to put crap in it. You know, you only got the essentials, so there's no fillers, there's no starch because that prevents it breaking down. You know, and that's where if you were to put it in water, it would dissolve completely because there's nothing there to prevent it dissolving. And then you've got your clean solution that you would just
really
wash your clothes
it's
in.
almost better for people that might have the skin conditions, like you said earlier, about eczema. So, is there any other people that have come forward saying it's helped with other skin conditions or other problems that they've had that helped combat it, other than what we spoke about?
Eczema's mainly the one that everyone talks about. I mean, if people have sensitive skin, they're very conscious anyway of the things that they put on it. They're more used to using natural products, and that's what they're really looking for. So yeah, we've had great reviews from our products, you know, that doesn't impact on skin conditions.
Nice.
So yeah,
and
good.
There was a question that I was going to wait until the end, but I'm going to jump in with it now because I'm quite excited. So Wablu, obviously you're going to be at the show this year, which is really exciting. On the 14th and 15th of October. So what can we expect to see from you at the show? What are we going to see?
Well, we are working on ideas at the moment. I mean, to go with our brand, it's quite fun. We will be quite fun. It'll be probably immersive. There'll be a few interactions that you'll be able to do. And it really is about transporting you into the world of Wablu. And I found out world of Wablu is wow. So for sure, so it will be that kind of, hopefully, the wow factor, and we'll be able to show everybody what
well, I can't wait. You didn't give much away, but I can't wait to see what you do at the show. Secretly, for everyone that's watching, I know what they're doing at the show, but I can't tell you on here because we said we weren't going to. So it's going to be good, though, for everyone that's coming to the show. It will be really good. So you have to make sure you go over and see Wablu.
Yeah, it should be good.
Tell me about sort of your mission and your vision and things like that. What is it that you're trying to achieve? What is it?
So with Wablu, it is about, you know, saving single-use plastic. That is a really big issue. It's been highlighted so much in the press, but actually we're going one step further as well. So we have signed up with our partners Green Spark, and so for every pack sold, we will rescue an ocean-bound plastic bottle. So we're not only trying to prevent the plastic from even being manufactured, we're actually going to, because there is a lot already that exists, we're going to actually go out and get it back and sort it out so it's not in landfill or in our oceans. So yeah, it's really, I think for us at Wablu, there is a really strong, sustainable and eco-friendly message for sure. I have 2 kids, so mine's about really keeping on top of lots of laundry within a household that I need it to be really easy to use. So I literally, you know, put in my washing, chuck in the sheet because, well, chuck in, that's not my, you know, toss in the sheet with the washing. And, you know, I need to be confident that it's going to clean it. And what I like most about the all-in-one is it does have the conditioning properties built in. So you actually don't need to, I mean, it's personal preference, of course. You don't actually need like the pre-wash or the conditioner. Literally, this sheet will clean your clothes. It is quite amazing. I was very skeptical when I first saw it. I was like, oh my gosh, it's like a sheet of paper. It's never going to clean my clothes.
Actually. So somebody Clean to Keep Sane said, I thought these would be really light and flimsy, but actually they feel quite thick, quite sturdy. which is quite nice. And we've got a few other people saying they're excited to meet you at the show. Ty and Tally says, I'm sold. All three of my kids have eczema, so in need of something like this. So remember, Ty and Tally will put
honestly,
the discount code. We'll pop it on the grid afterwards, so you can, if you wanted to try it out with yourself and your kids, you've got a discount code. You might as well make use.
Yeah, I mean, it's on our grid anyway. If you go to Wablu on Instagram, it's on our grid. I posted it just before this, so you can go and use that code. Just to have it there, obviously, like and follow. But yeah, honestly, when it comes to sheets, honestly, I do think this is the game changer for 2023. We're in a time and place where we really do need to be conscious about our choices. I know there's a cost of living crisis, but actually, once you then think about eliminating all of those other things that you're going to add to your laundry detergent, take all of those out, use a sheet,
I think take away all of the
comparable.
sustainability element, take away all of the green credentials, take all of that out of the equation. For me, what I like about it is the fact that there's no measuring, there's no weighing, there's no, have I put too much liquid in? Is there going to be marks on my clothes where I put too much product in? The fact that they're space saving as well. I think a lot of people, someone straight away said no to big bulky bottles for storage. For me, that's great. I've got a small utility room with a washing machine, a tumble dryer on top, so space is really limited. So having big bottles versus having something like that it just makes it feel more of an inviting room. And again, like I said, just the fact that it's just so easy. It's just, I mean, you get to use however much you want depending on your preferences. So each time you use a half, a whole.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's trial and error, I use sometimes, if I know it's not a full load, I will use half a sheet. Because, especially if it's not really that dirty and I know I just need to rinse it through and just freshen it up, I would use half a sheet. Definitely if you're filling up the load, then always use a sheet, I would suggest. But yeah, you need to get used to the new format. And I think that's what people are probably more skeptical of. But yeah, definitely the way forward.
We didn't have Lindsay, Queen of Clean, was on this morning the other day, wasn't she, talking about laundry sheets and just saying about how revolutionary these products are, and it will be a trend that changes.
They are.
I mean, we're working with all sorts of different companies at the show, whether that be other laundry sheet people, whether that be traditional laundry and detergents, and I think it's all down to preference. But for me, it comes down to this. It when you start trying this, I've tried certain products now from that I've been introduced to from the show, and I wouldn't go back to old methods, whatever cleaning product or organising or whatever that may be. And I think this is something like that. Once you give it a go, once you try it, you see that it works and you see all of the benefits and know that you're helping being more sustainable and eco. It's something which you'll end up switching to and staying with, in my opinion. So
yeah, no, definitely. And do you know what, talking about laundry sheets, you don't necessarily, they do have other applications as well. There's that TikTok trend where everyone's using the saucepan lid to clean their sofas, or I saw one cleaning the stairs. There's nothing to say you can't dissolve half a sheet and use it as your cleaner in that. It's a natural enzyme, it will clean. So, you can, maybe I'll do a reel and show everybody. But yeah, definitely, it's definitely got more applications. It's a sheet, it's a format. This is what we're talking about really when it comes to washing. It washes as well as all your other laundry products out there. It's just in a different format. It looks different, so we're a bit like, oh, that's not what I'm used to. Well, but actually, essentially,
in that way, we're coming up to the end of our live, but I want to put a challenge out there to anyone that's watching, or any members of the Shine Squad or the pioneers that are part of the show, whether you're watching this live or on the grid afterwards. So again, they're laundry sheets. They do what they are what they say. But like Louise was saying, the different tips of using this, like the sofa hack, I'd love to see different ways that people can use these, how they're using them. Can you clean your sofas with it? And make sure you tag us on Wablu in so we can reshare it as well. We all love repurposing, reusing, recycling, using things for different methods. And actually, if something like that could work really well, cleaning a sofa, for example, with the pan lid, mixing it up, then actually you've just saved yourself more money by buying different products which might have chemicals in. So for anyone that's watching, I challenge you to send some videos in of different uses for Wablu. Perfect.
Yes,
well,
I love it.
I told you the 20 minutes will fly by like that. It's gone. We didn't even discuss half of what we said we were going to talk about. But if anyone's got any questions for Louise or anyone over at Wablu, we'll pop this onto the grid in a moment. Please feel free to ask any questions, any concerns, comments, anything like that at all. Fire them over and we'll come back to you. And again, I'm looking for them videos. So if anyone does the videos, let us know, and we'll yeah, I'd love to see it.
Yeah, looking forward to what people do.
Perfect. There's a lot of love hearts coming through, a lot of comments and questions coming through. So the people that I've just noticed a few questions have come in. So anyone, we don't have time to go through them now, but if you could repost them on the grid afterwards, we'll definitely come back to you. Okay. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Lovely speaking to you, Louise. Oh, it's been amazing.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Remember, try them.
I haven't got the same one now. Sorry, different one.
The spring floral one. I've not tried your other scents yet. I've got a couple of.
Oh, okay. I will remedy that.
I will speak to you soon. Thanks, Louise, and thanks everyone for watching.
Yes, and look forward to seeing everybody at the show.
Speak to you soon. Bye.